All right, everybody, welcome to Honors Pre-Calculus, Unit 1, Chapter 1. We are going to be starting this unit off with linear equations or lines in a plane. So first things first, let's talk about the different equations that we are working with. We are working with three types of equations. This should not be unfamiliar to you. We are working with first equation, slope-intercept form, the equation that we use most, y equals mx plus b. This is slope-intercept. Remember here, m being the slope, and b being the y-intercept. Second form, we have point-slope form of y minus y sub 1 equals m and x minus x of 1. Remember, x of 1 and y sub 1 just happens to be any point on the line. So x of 1 and y sub 1 can change. It can be any point on the line and it will work. Finally, okay, so this is point slope form. Finally, the last one is standard form of ax plus by plus c. Equal 0, and this is considered standard form. All right, so next, let's talk about slope. Remember, slope is our rise over our run. Or it can also be said the difference. We represent difference as a triangle. So the difference of our y's over the difference of our x. So it's just one y, subtract the other y, and one x, subtract the other x. The thing that we always have to remember is whatever point you use first, you must use the other point first. For example, if you use the y in one point first, you must use that same x in that exact same point first. And our form is y sub 1 minus y sub 2 over x of 1 minus x of 2. Or we can say y sub 2 minus y sub 1, x of 2 minus x of 1. Both ways will work. Just remember, whatever point you use first on the top, you must use that exact same point on the bottom. Also, a little bit of recap on slope. Remember, a positive slope is any slope that is going up. Or if you were to see this slope, for example, let me draw a quick graph. Anything that is going up is a positive slope. So it's just, if you were to see this on your bank account, you'd be like, oh, I'm getting money, so it's a positive slope. Things are looking up. A negative slope, however, is a slope that is going down. So a negative slope is a slope that's going down. Just think of it as if I were to see this on my bank account here, I'd be super sad, maybe crying myself to sleep a little bit. And say, oh, I am losing my money. It is negative. Bad things are happening. Next, a slope with a zero slope, right? A slope that equals 0 is just a horizontal line. So a zero slope is just a horizontal line. And then after that, let's move this a little bit over here. Then lastly, a undefined slope, or basically we can't call it a function. It has no slope. An undefined slope is a vertical line that goes up and down. So a undefined is up and down. Let's write that down. All right, so let's do some examples here. Our first example, let's move this around here. Let's say 5x minus y plus 3 equals 0. This is in standard form. Let's find the slope, y-intercept, and do a quick sketch of this. First things first, if we want to find the slope, y-intercept, it is easiest to put it in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. So I'm just going to add y to both sides, and this becomes 5x plus 3 equals y. We have this in y equals mx plus b form. Here, our 5 is our m, or our slope. Our y-intercept is 3, our b. We can do a quick sketch with this. I know it has to intercept at 3, and it has to go up 5 and over 1. So let's go over here to the graph here. All right. So let's graph here. It has to start at our y-intercept as at 3. So 1, 2, 3. Draw a circle. Go up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5 over 1. We can also go down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go to the left 1. Connect our dots. And there we go. Our quick y equals mx plus b. Next equation. Let's say we have here we have a 5x minus 2 equals 0. Say here 5x minus 2 equals 0. We want to, let's rewrite this in x equals. I know there's only an x, so let's solve for x plus 2 plus 2. 5x equals 2 divided by 5 divided by 5. X equals 2/5. Notice here this is an x equals 2/5. So 2/5 is a little bit of a fraction. We're going to go around about here, and it is a straight up and down line. And since it is a straight up and down line, I know that our slope is undefined. Our slope's undefined, and there is no y-intercept because it's a x equals. So undefined. And our b is not existent, right? Not applicable, none, 0, nada. Let's try a different equation. All right, so let's say if you were given a point and given a slope, and we have to then write the equation in a general form. So let's try doing that here. Oh, messed up my notes a little bit. It's not too bad.